A single river stands between the 212th Clone Trooper Attack Battalion and the Separatists. Beyond the river, the Seppies hold a key position in the Clone Wars. The 212th is tasked with taking them out. The Separatists have a heavy arsenal at their disposal, but the clones have brought 1,000 troopers. What's going on, gamers? It's your boy Daily Tactics here, and today we are back with another Men of War Assault Squad 2 the Star Wars Galaxy at War mod video. And today what we have is a large river defense on this forest planet. So the CIS has a number of instruments at their disposal. They got flame turrets, they got E-web turrets, they've got some of these, I believe these are J1 cannons or something along those lines. They've also got some AT guns. Yeah, and just a lot. Just a lot. They've got a lot going for them, and a ton of infantry to boot as well. So the Separatists are holding this river rather staunchly. They are going to be a tough defense to beat, but the Clone Troopers are going to be hitting them hard with 1,212 Clone Troopers. They've also got about 15 or so of these ATRTs at their disposal, and 2 TX-130Ss as well. So they've got a bit of an arsenal themselves, and their main ploy is going to be the large amount of infantry that they are sending forward. So it should be really interesting to see. Either way, guys, if you enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like button. Let's try our best to get 1,000 likes in the first 24 hours. It helps me a ton in the algorithm. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're working our way towards 400k, and I'd really appreciate your support. And comment down below if you'd like to see some more crazy Star Wars gameplay in the future. Either way, let's get it going. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Alrighty then, gamers, let's go ahead and get this thing going. We're gonna go in slow-mo for the start here and press start. There are two, okay, the action is starting immediately. There are 2 flanking positions that the Clone Troopers can take. One is up on this ridge over here, and the second is over on the right-hand ridge over this way. That seems to be where most of the action is commencing at the moment. The clones dispersing across this area here, and they've got just so many troopers in the back here ready to come and reinforce as the battle goes on. Then, of course, there is the middle section here, which honestly, these flanks are really tight. There's some nasty little choke points over here, so it might honestly be easier for the clones to go straight down middle rather than up and around the flanks. The flanks are definitely going to be one of the trickier areas to actually go and hit from, although it seems like a number of droids are falling down dead over here. Their circuits are all busted, and we've actually got the flame turret here toasting some Clone Troopers. Yikes, they should really work on making maybe these outfits a little bit more flame retardant. You know, these uniforms could definitely save a few clones if they weren't burning to death. Yeah, that's brutal. That's really brutal right there. That's a pretty awful way to die. So this flame turret obviously being a big savior for this flank over here for the Battle Droid Army, taking out a plethora of Clone Troopers all at once, and it seems to be the same thing is going on over here. A number of droids still alive also on the ground area around here too. The clones having a lot of difficulty taking out just any droids at the moment. But the main force of clones is still coming through the woods over here, including a lot of their vehicles and things like that. They're navigating through the jungle. There's a lot of down trees and things like that from the battle already. So, you know, it could take them a while to get on up here. And it looks like the first assault is going to be going down in the middle right now for the first time. The flanks clearly not working for the clones too well. They're trying their darndest, but just unable to really do all that much, and hopefully the flanks are a different story, because the clones really need to get a grip here and manage to do some good, because right now this ain't it, Chief. This really ain't it. Okay, rocket launcher firing off at some clones over this way. Doesn't seem to really strike any. How about the right flank over here? Any progress over this way? I think both of these E-web turrets are down. Yes, they are indeed, and a couple of droids on the sandbags have also gone down, but beyond that, These guys are still holding out really, really nicely. Yeah, it's those flame turrets, man. Flame turrets are either really hit or miss. They either do absolutely phenomenally and wreck house against the clone troopers, or they get knocked out almost immediately. But in this case, it seems like the flame turrets are just being absolutely devastating to the clone trooper legion attacking here, or rather battalion. You know what I'm trying to say here. Either way, the middle section of the battlefield is beginning to now get some action here. Rocket launchers being fired off at those clone troopers way off in the distance. E-web turret firing away as well. There's a couple more flame turrets up here too, but their range is really, really short, so it's going to be a while before they fire. Wow, massive rocket striking right here, taking out a number of clone troopers, blowing one up completely. All that's left is his helmet. Oh my God, that's brutal. Wow, there's a lot of rocket troopers over here firing away. It looks like they do manage to take out a couple of AT-RTs right there, which is pretty devastating as well for the clone trooper lines. Those vehicles are, of course, extremely valuable. TX-130S back here firing away a little bit here. That could be a good impact. It hits a rock over here. Could hit the J1? No, it's too far away. Sag! Okay. Well, not super effective right there, and the clones attacking down mid are meeting a similar fate to the clones attacking on the flanks, aka lots of death right now. Yeah, not exactly going swimmingly for the boys, although on the flanks here, some burning clones are getting awfully close. Hey, there we go, there's a couple droid kills, nice! There you go! You absolutely love to see it. More flames about to bask some clone troopers over this way. Oh, it's lighting them up. That is absolute brutality right there. That is some real rough stuff. More clones burning to death. God, you guys just got to get forward a little bit more. All right, let's go into semi-normal speed here. We'll bump it up a bit and see how that ends up going. Clones still burning to death even in semi-normal speed here. God, just throw a grenade and take it out. That's all you need to do. Oh my God. This is just brutal to watch. Oh my God, look at it. It's just spamming out. Just grenade it, please, or send an AT-RT. Send something. Oh my goodness. Like hundreds of clones are dying up here. All right, how about these boys in the middle section? They're moving forward. They got a tree for cover now that seems to have fallen down. Looks like they've taken out a little bit of the droid defenses over here, which is good to see. Those cannons don't really seem to be firing too much. Ah, the flame turret over this way on the left flank actually did manage to go down, so there you go. That's something, right? That's like a thing that happened and is good, kind of. All right, we like to see it. Yes, very nice. Good stuff, good stuff. So those guys will be able to run a flank on the midsection over here, which will be very good to see. It seems like it has gone completely quiet on this end of the battlefield. Just a few clones left alive over here that are creeping their way up. Hopefully they can maybe sideswipe this flame turret finally and take it down. They're firing and... they're getting some shots. There you go. The flame turret is down. Okay, so now the flanks have officially opened up for the clone troopers, as well as the middle section also being open. So the clones might be on a comeback here. This could be the big comeback that they actually need to get this thing actually moving in the direction they need. Okay, so this flank over here still has a few droids defending, but now the clones sort of have the high ground over here. They've also got access to the droid defenses that are up there as well, so they're going to be able to fire down at a lot of these battle droids. Oh! Shot coming from an AT cannon and striking a number of these clones up here and actually taking them out. Wowza. All right, I was saying they were doing so well, and then that happened and took out a whole plethora of clone troopers right there. So the struggles are not over for the 212th just yet, and they're still going to need to hunker down and really complete this battle in a profitable way, in a way that doesn't result in them just absolutely getting slaughtered here, which doesn't seem to be happening right now. They are still experiencing the slaughter big time. Lots of clones moving up over this way. They're finally getting this high ground over here, so they might be able to fire down that way, and some clones moving over this way too. So I do have to say I like the clone positioning at the moment. I think this is actually very good. It's resulting in them managing to you know, get some different plays going and make some different moves on the battlefield right now, which is definitely a good thing to see. However, they're still definitely in the struggle bus as it stands right now. This is not exactly a victory as of yet. This is still going to take a lot for the clone troopers to manage to actually do anything worthwhile. You know, they've got a lot of work to get through. All right, but this blockade is down for the count. This one is getting hammered pretty bad. These flame turrets are still alive, but they're not firing because they don't have range yet. This thing's still alive here, and these guys are surprisingly still alive over here too, which is actually kind of shocking to me. And then, of course, we've got the entire back line back here still fully fleshed out. I don't know why these aren't firing. A little confused. We've had battles where they fire before. I'm not totally sure. Maybe if I put them on free move mode, maybe that'll do it. Not totally sure what's up with these. Well, we'll see. Yeah, they don't really seem to want to do anything. Flame turret over here, finally firing out now at some of these clones over here. So they thought that, hey, you know, we got past one flame turret, we should be in the clear now. Well, guess what? That is definitely not the case, because there is now another flame turret. While we go in full speed now as the battle picks up yet again in sort of the third act here. Maybe it's the second act. I suppose the third act will be way back there. But there we go. That flame turret goes down. This one also going down right there. Those flame turrets not nearly as effective as the last ones. Looks like this actually lost its gunner right there. And this one still alive, still not firing. Not sure what's up with those. These guys, though, have been absolutely dominating these clone troopers. I thought these clones up here would manage to take out these droids easy peasy, no problem, but that has not been the case in the slightest. All right, the middle clone troopers are finally managing to get really, really far forward over here. That's really good to see. They're going to manage to hopefully take out the last of these droids over here and then make a move for the back lines over this way, and then once they hit the back lines, they can sort of sweep around this way. At least that's what I would do, probably. Hit the back first and then sweep around the flank while our other boys sort of, you know, protect that area as it is. Are the clones stuck here? Can they not get around these trees? There should be a path right around here. They just seem to not be managing to find that path. This tree is definitely a little bit in the way here for the clones. I'm not totally sure about that. A couple of ATRTs went down over here. Didn't really see them involved in the battle too much. This gun still spamming out fire at the clone troopers, managing to cause some disruptions in their lines a good bit, so that's going to be tough indeed right there. All right, clones up here firing downwards, which we like to see. All right, yeah, you guys need to clear this line right here. If you guys want to continue to make some progress in this battle, since the other boys are now sort of locked up behind that tree, you guys are going to want to go ahead and hit these droids really hard, really fast. They seem to be firing down at some droids somewhere over here. Maybe it's these guys? No, it can't be those guys. Are there droids? Oh, there's droids in these trees right here. That's who they're firing at right now. Those droids over there as well. Okay, they're making big pushes. They're getting a lot of spam fire out here, which is great. Looks like they're taking down a few of these droids at the very least. Maybe not to the full effect that they need to, but it's working in their favor at least a little bit right now. Those TX-130Ss, by the way, I wonder what happened to them. One of them seems to be broken down over here. Oh, no, it's still firing, but it's just stuck. Yeah, a lot of these trees went down and sort of blockaded them. This one also appears to be doing some more sort of artillery fire from back here, which is working because it did take out this thing right here, which is good to see. Very nice, very nice. Okay, do we need to, like, delete this tree here? Yeah, we're going to delete that tree because I think it resulted in all of these clones getting stuck. We're just going to go ahead and open that up right there. For the clone troopers, you can call it help if you want to, I guess, but in all reality, it just makes the battle more boring if all the clones are stuck behind a tree. All right, these boys up here still managing to get a few strikes on these droids. It seems like another tree fell down on those droids right there. Maybe disrupted their defense a little bit, so that was a little bit, you know, a little bit of a good thing for the clones right there. All right, we got some fire coming out from some of these droid turrets way back here, striking out at some of these clones that are coming on forward. We've also got some of the droid snipers that are back here firing out too, probably getting a few more clone trooper kills. I'm guessing at this point in the battle, the clones maybe only have like 100 to 200 troopers left alive. I mean, there is so many dead clones on this battlefield, and you have to remember a lot of them were also deleted by vehicles and explosions, so this is not even an accurate representation of all of the dead clones on the battlefield. There's probably a lot more. I mean, we did have 1,000 troopers starting out, so yeah, it's gonna be a big death toll for this battle for the clone troopers, but still, they're making their way forward. They might just manage to secure the victory here. Still a lot of droids way back here, and still a lot of droids way back here on these blockade defenses. It's yet to be seen if the clones are going to have enough troopers to actually take out the rest of these fellers here. These guys up here have a large force that is just still somehow struggling with this blockade. How is that possible? Oh my god, maybe it's the trees? I don't know, dude. It's sad, though. It is a little bit sad. Those forces... Oh god, that was a big shot right there. Oh lordy. I think that killed a lot of clones. Oh my god, these trees, dude. When the trees start speaking binary, it's not good. When the trees start going, Roger, Roger. Oh man, still a couple of droids still alive over here too, which is a little bit shocking to be honest. Wow, maybe the clones don't have this. Yeah, maybe the clones are not going to be winning this thing after all. Big explosion hitting right there. Oh my goodness, it has been a bit of a yo-yo of a battle. Back and forth, back and forth. Let's see. There's still a ton of clones up here, though. There's a bunch back here, too. They're kind of scattered to the wind right now. I think the trees are blocking a lot of their paths forward, which makes it really hard for them to push together. So on the minimap right now, you can see the blue are the clone troopers left alive. The minimap's at the top left up here, by the way. Blue are clones left alive. Red are droids left alive. So the droids have one massive pocket right here, and then a pretty decent pocket right here. And the clones are just sort of scattered all throughout the map, just everywhere right now. Struggling to come forward mainly because of the fact that they are stuck behind a lot of different kinds of trees and things like that are just blocking their way. Lots of explosions striking out over here, killing a number of clone troopers. It is brutal. All right, why don't we go into fast speed here for a little bit. It seems like the battle is winding down a little bit. The clone troopers really struggling to actually push on forward. Not even that much action happening anymore. Okay, a little bit of fight going on over here. Nothing really resulting. It's become a lot harder to even just see the battlefield because of all the down trees. Are all these clones stuck behind this tree? All right, we'll delete this tree. There you go, there you go, there you go. Okay, now we got ourselves a battle. There we go. So the Lumberjack Clone Trooper Legion came forward and removed that tree for the 212th. So now the 212th is able to go ahead and attack a number of these droids over here on the left flank. We'll see if they manage to get any sort of a breakthrough happening here. I am hoping for the clones here, but you know, honestly, it seems like it is going to be a very difficult task for them to actually accomplish. More clone troopers going down in this battlefield. Oh, more rockets striking out as well. I am worried about the clone trooper army in this instance. This is not exactly a good situation to be in. Let's go into fast speed yet again. Basically, all of the clones in the middle area over here are dead. There's a number on the right over here that are coming forward, it seems like, and they are going to begin engaging yet again, hit by a ton of rockets, ton of anti-infantry fire too. These guys over here just still kind of staying low at the moment. I think this is going to end up being an L for the clone trooper army. Ooh, massive fight over here, and a lot of those guys end up going down as well. There's still a number of clones up here that are just like stuck behind this tree. There you go, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Now you can move forward. The clones got to use their full potential here. More fire coming out over this way, just killing the stragglers. There's not really many large bodies of clones left alive. The largest is probably up here, which is still only like 20 soldiers really creeping and crawling their way forward over this way. So again, not too good of a situation for the clone trooper army to be in. At the very least, the clones did seem to kill this thing, and then they killed a number of droids here as well, but there's still a ton of droids and 2 anti-infantry cannons still alive here, so yeah, I just think, yeah, this is just going to be an L. We're still in fast motion here, just so we can kind of see the result of this battle. Can the clones not fight here because of this tree? Let's delete that tree. Ah, that's exactly what it was. So we're opening up the avenue over here. The droids make quick work of those clones the second that avenue is opened up. And there's just a few left over this way. Yeah, this battle is basically over here. There's just a few straggling clone troopers and a very solid blockade of battle droids left alive. Every time the clones try and come forward, they are quickly swept under the rug by the droids. So, despite the clones having 1,000 troopers in this battle, they do fail. And not just 1,000 troopers, they also had 2 TX-130Ss and a ton of ATRTs as well. But still, they were rocked and destroyed. Let's check out the losses here. So, yellow are dead clone troopers, red are dead droids. The clones obviously suffering just immense losses across this battlefield. Crazy stuff. The droids took some losses, but like, I mean, it's just nothing compared to the clones. Absolute craziness. Either way, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. Please be sure to hit that like button if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below if you'd like to see some more crazy Star Wars stuff in the future. Alright, guys, I'll see y'all later. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.